Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Opening week in the NFL is an exciting time for everybody, including these two teams here today. It's the Marshalls going up against the Broncos. The opening kick of the new season is straight ahead as we turn it over to our broadcast duo of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Larry, we are at the foot of the Rockies as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the picturesque city of Denver, Colorado. Tonight, we wrap a busy first week of the season with a second of two on a Monday night between the San Antonio Marshalls and the Denver Broncos. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in the old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the quarterback or the running backs quicker than ever before.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. On 3rd down, Lynch. And he's got his man on the out route. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. That one's good for 16, and the drive will continue.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. A big play there. 55 yards. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line. So it'll come out to the 25. They'll come out in the pistol. Now a handoff as they run left side. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
One thing that you find out on a sweep play is the fortitude of the people running it. Because that is a run, and then there's some contact when you finally get to the edge. And those guys who can hold that point of attack and hold up on that contact, they create the plays that we just saw there. Really nice play by the defensive guys.
And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete. The wide receivers, often a very, very talented group, and that's the case here.
And they don't mind showcasing it either. Those guys love to be flashy, love to make big plays out in the open field. They will attempt to do so in this game.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he comes back with one complete. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. And they talked about how important the passing game was going to be against that defensive look. Good job there going to the air for the first down. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48. 8-yard line. And Denver getting set to take the field. After the interception, here's Lynch. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Green 39! Green 39!
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. And now with the play clock becoming an issue here, Gary Kubiak is going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Hurry up, here we go. Over. No. Check, Patriot.
On first down, it's Lynch. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Now they'll run it on the toss. Shreds the tackle. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. And the big meat on the D-line. We'll see how they do today.
And I'd hate to be an offensive lineman having to deal with these guys. They come in hungry, mean, and confident. They think that no one can block them.
Now they'll run it on the toss. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Any team that runs the toss and runs it successfully, that means they win the battle on the edges. That means you seal the edge in order to let your back get to the corner. They got it done there for a very nice game.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Nine yards still remaining here to pick up the first on 2nd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
The function of the offensive tackle on the line of scrimmage, oftentimes a tight end, maybe your H-back, someone to set the edge at the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to get to. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner.
And defensively, a dime look here. 6 DBs on 3rd and 12.
No surprise at all.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
And that one was knocked away, and I think the defenders are going to be a little upset with themselves. They made the play on the football, but that one felt like a forced pass by the quarterback. Thought he had someone open. He really wasn't. Maybe an example of having too much confidence in his receiver that no matter what, I'm going to throw it to him. And that was a play made by the defense, and it could have been a bigger one.
A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. A gain of 39 that time.
Well, plenty of credit has to go to the guy carrying the ball. He broke the tackle and gained the yardage. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the defender's bad. They're not going to make 100% of the tackles all the time. Even the best in the game will miss one occasionally. The key.
Lynch fighting. He fumbles. He lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Now it's Lynch. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Boy, not what you want to see in quarter one of the new year. We'll be back. Throwing here, Lynch on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Their dangerous wide receiver with his second touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. And he knocks it through. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now back out comes the offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's San Antonio football here to begin quarter number 2. But they face a second and long to start things out. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 2. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass.
Let's go!
Got to be careful here, backed up this deep on third down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Well, no second guessing the call here. It was third and long, so throwing the football was probably the smart play to try and pick it up. But they don't get it, and now the defense goes off the field feeling pretty good about themselves, gaining some momentum as they force them into a likely punting situation.
That's taken on the 25. Nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. And now here's a carry heading left. It's a foot race. He cuts left sideline and a crease there. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. From the gun, it's Lynch. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Now Lynch on first down. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And here now the offense heading back out there. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time. And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. They come up in an offset eye. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. The defense came out with a look that they had prepped for all week to attack. They took advantage, got the first down.
And the key words in there, prepped for all week. They really studied them, understood their tendencies, knew what they liked to do, and prepared their game plan accordingly. And boy, the payoff was good.
They'll set up a throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. So a pass interference here, and this is obviously a call we see all the time, but for the defender, it's becoming almost impossible to play defense in some of these situations.
You're trying to play through the receiver to the football. If there's any contact at all before he gets there, those officials will throw the flag and call it out, call interference.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Partner, we're into the second quarter, and I guess you can kind of look at it both ways. The offense, they've got to figure out what they're going to do because they haven't scored any points. But if you're the defense, you're feeling great about what you got going on. The only concern you have, if you get to the half, what adjustments will the offense make to try to defeat you?
So a second down incompletion now brings up third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The Bronco offense now set to come back out onto the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say that great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level.
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Broncos will extend their lead. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
No, that wasn't an explosive run. That wasn't one that took it all the way to the house. But, boy, for a team that's had trouble running it the entire game, that's the kind of run they need, hopefully, to get themselves kick-started.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. And incomplete here on third down.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
Here's Ryan Allen now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. He'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. This is fielded at the 7. So possession goes over here. On the punt, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Broncos offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the Cardinals.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Joey Bosa coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Denver right after this. And now a first chance for the nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year, week 1, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
And that will cut this lead down to 13. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now this Broncos offensive unit ready to head back out onto the field. Wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that that fell harmlessly to the ground. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. Ten yards to go on 3rd. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
So the defense forces a 3 and out, but they got some help along the way. They threw it on first down, and when they were unsuccessful, it became 2nd and long. Didn't get it again on another pass. Went 3rd and long, and they almost had to put it in the air. They may want to rethink some strategy going forward.
Fielded at about the 28. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll get 19 yards there. And that enables them to also pick up the first.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
In motion goes the tight end. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare. For that offense, defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Now this offense ready to take over again. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
It's a gain of 24 that time. And it'll give them the first down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And now the Broncos offense, they get set to head back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Now, coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come up.
And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver in the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook, but even before that, Let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And they'll go on the ground. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on to Orlando, we hook back up with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. This is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll look to throw here. And for the 4th time tonight, and he's into the clear. A great read, and it's picked off. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Every now and then, those guys can get lost in coverage. Quarterback didn't see him, perhaps. But, boy, what a pick. And how about the run back?
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now this offense ready to head back out there. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest. One of the feature points of the end route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Back to throw. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Pretty nice coverage there, but missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
So a ways to go here on 3rd and 10. Again, we'll see the pistol here. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Call that a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. And coming out now, the Broncos. And a great spot to start this drive from here. A handoff as they run the counter play. And some room to roam now. And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Now, that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, Or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top. Or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with. Because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on third down.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Here we go now.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And incomplete. Probably should have had that one, but with the game he's having tonight, maybe they'll let it go.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
Here we go now.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. That's caught at the 3. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Their dangerous wide receiver from 3 yards out, and the Broncos continue to pour it on. Well, it was 3rd and 1. I was expecting runs, so much for that. They pass it, they score it.
That had the feel of the head coach telling the offensive coordinator, you've got 4 downs here. We're going to go for it on 4th down unless there's a disaster on 3rd. Go ahead and take a shot if you want to. And he gratefully accepted the opportunity and did exactly that. If they didn't get it there, that had the feel that they would come back and try it on 4th down.
This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's got time under pressure, and they got to him again. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd.
Hey, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
Throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That'll be a gain of 15 yards, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. A 3-yard gain and enough for the 1st down.
Oftentimes we think of those tough yards as grinding yards that a running back has to pick up. How about the tight end there picking up the 1st down in that situation?
That's what he's there for, right?
Big fella, get it to him, let him fight off some people and pick up the necessary yardage.
Another pistol look here.
Come on, let's go.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. And the dreaded face mask penalty, that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And it's such a dangerous play. Body going one way, and then your head gets yanked back the other. 15 yards is the right call.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the Broncos get there and take him down. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. Hate to see this. Week 1 of the season. We'll be back. Out of the gun now on third down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
It looked like they had something there, but I think that he was thinking about running with the football before he actually hauled it in, and that led to a big drop.
Here's Ryan Allen now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. So the Broncos coming out now. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync.
Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Then they'll be inside the red zone with a ball at the 16-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency.
Team boosted, man. I don't care what you say.
They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter,
man, your team boot. Your team don't never drop off. Every year, bro. Every year. No, man.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
You know I love to point out
No. Boy, some of your linemen faster than my receivers.
That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
I went and looked at them. Look at that. Come on, man. I done went and changed my line and everything. I know it. That's crazy. That ain't realistic.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call just straight ahead pursuit.
I'm telling you, your team boosted, man. Regular team. The plays you're running is basic. It's the team, man. A regular team. If we're playing a regular team, you'll be through. These teams on here, man, it's crazy. This is crazy. Look at that. Can't even get the ball off. Ain't no need to play in the league if you can't get it. This crazy. These teams, this don't make sense, man. It's crazy. Nah, man, that's crazy, bro. Ain't nobody, man. You can't get through the line. Look at this jump. You got a knife. Boy, I tell you, man, this league something else right here, boy. There's a screen that they go to screen. I ain't blitzing not one play. I'm not blitzing. I'm playing coverage. I ain't blitzing no plays. You might be think they blitz. That only play I blitz is when I got that pick. Plus, you know all my plays, we play too much. We play each other too much. If I had the speed you had on your team, I'd be scoring like this too. I ain't got no receiver above a 78.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20.
Overall, McElwain the best receiver I got, and I got him from you.
And here now the offense heading back out there.
Cause last year he did the doggone the free agency so quick. The league moved a little bit too fast, man. It don't get people be at work, don't get a time. I ain't get a chance to do free agent last year, so I lost all those games. So I ain't get no money to spend because nobody don't want to sign with me because the team garbage. He did the free agency so quick. Look at that, man. That play supposed to be wide open. ain't no way. It don't matter if you use it or not. It don't matter if you use that play right there or not. Your team, boy, that's ridiculous, man. That play is not supposed to be. I don't care what team it is. That's ridiculous.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
You must was a cover. That was a cover 4, wasn't it?
They pick up 12 on the play there, and they
cover 4. That I get that every time on cover 4.
the champs, Sports Authority Field in Denver.
This the only league I lose in. Only one. Only one. And I play 8 leagues. I'm in 8 leagues. And I'm in leagues with dudes. I'm talking about dudes and they straight nasty. Cause the playing field is level.
They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. I'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it.
Your defense nasty, man. I already look.
That's all you're looking for.
Looking left side, he's got it complete. A nice
You keep sending that man, I'm gonna hit that every time. I'm gonna have to start playing you smart instead of just. I'm gonna have to start paying attention to what I'm doing. As you know my plays, so. Coming off that edge. Nope. Get open, boy. Come on, man. Boy, if I had some money, I could have bought me a quarterback. Boy, I tell you this dang. Fast, doing everything fast in the league, man.
Then his pass defense is going to be excellent. He dropped an 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he comes back with one complete. 15 yards through the air on a first down.
Never make the mistake that this
he do it too fast though. He do it too fast. People
speed and they catch a lot of footballs as we just saw there.
No, what I'm saying is he be doing the stuff when people be at work, man. That's how I missed the last one. He did it too early. So I missed the free agency. Just like the draft, man. The draft ain't last for 2 minutes.
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe someone ran the wrong pattern.
If I could doggone get some free agency, I'll be all right.
Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Man, you lost. I've been this is what my 4th season in this league, and every season I might be 5th. The way this season goes so quick. Well, I believe you probably lost 4 games out the whole time. That's how your team stay good. That's crazy. You either would go 17-0 or you might lose 2 games, if that. And your team get right back. Look at that. It's crazy. It's crazy.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Well, they'll take that every time with a lead, 1st down, 4th quarter.
I bet you do.
You love that.
They will take it, and you have to ask the defensive guys, why did you give it? I mean, you know the situation. You're down. Have to stop them, have to get the football back. But 8 yards on 1st down puts them back on their heels.
They'll set up a throw. And that one is incomplete. He just
I ain't know how long you been in the league before I got here, but I ain't seen nothing yet. All I see is 17 and 0.
Shy of a 1st down here on 3rd down. They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends his drive.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old time
yeah, I got too many, but I'm pretty good in all my leagues though. Like it ain't too many people. I don't lose too many games now. Like I said, it's the only league I be losing in.
Back to throw. Dancing to his left. And some room to work.
Well, he's supposed to lose that. I stripped that ball. You love them quick slants, ain't it?
Produces a new set of downs.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him
It looked like I'm blitzing.
He was able to tuck it away and get
That's the name. That's my scheme. I make you think I'm blitzing, so you throw it quick. You just got your receivers good too, though. So that helping you out. You running that play. You running that play 9. You couldn't do nothing with that play last time, man. That play hard to stop, man. And I mix it up pretty good. Nah, I ain't blitzing nobody. Yeah, but I ain't blitzing. I put them in coverage, man. I don't. That's why I tell you, all my stuff being covered. I don't never blitz. You ain't gonna never see me blitz them jokers. I always got them in coverage. I used to use this play right here in the last 3 Maddens. I never blitz them ever. So I'm telling you now, I never blitz them. I don't need to. This play right here back in the day, man, I could run this play here all day. Cause of the coverage, man. And I used to use this guy right here. But they done changed, matted up so much that ain't nothing really you can do with that play now. Batting. Bat. Who you playing? Who you playing? Move on, smoke my boots again with this doggone this boosted up team. I said move beat me 60-7, and I scored 7 off of 4.
This game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation.
Boy, I don't never lose. I don't lose like this all year.
You know, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to get except for those who want to run up the score.
I knew this was over about a minute.
No, mine ain't lagging.
Just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah,
I'm about to do hurry up. I'm gonna do 2 clock.
Comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. They've lost this one.
Yeah, I ain't want to get. He says lagging on his end. I ain't want to cut off. He got pretty good XP.
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right?
See, boy, if I had a fast running back, my running back straight garbage.
I want to see something executed well.
Let me get that running back you got.
And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go.
Huh?
And that formation won't yield much here.
What you say?
The line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
I'm trying to give you some money.
Defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and in.
Why the game? Oh,
Air it out a little bit on that play. Take a shot downfield, but the coverage.
all your corners like 6'4".
Get a hand in and tip it away.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
This team suck, man.
Only to about the 42-yard line.
That's what I was given, so.
Partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening.